Are you tired of people telling you what to do? Are you ready to leave your job and start your own business in Florida? Are you ready to be your own boss and get paid what you are really worth? Do you have a great business idea, but you don't know where to start or the money? Watch this video and see how easily it is to start your own business in Florida. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share the video. Thank you.
What I was saying about if you want to start a business, you have no business ideas, but you really want to start business, I'm showing you some of the best businesses you can start with very minimum investment. A lot of people are like, well, I want to start a business with no money. Well, you could, but the thing about it, you may have more of a challenge getting things off the ground if you had at least a minimum investment. So this video is for that. And it's going to show you, and these are actually profitable business. So you're not putting in a whole lot of money, but you'll be able to get a big return on your investment. So that's the reason these here businesses really make good opportunities for a lot of people. So the first one we're going to talk about is affiliate marketing. A lot of you guys know that I love affiliate marketing. And the reason is because with affiliate marketing, you have to think about it. You don't have to create a product. You don't have to create a service. You don't have to manage overhead. You don't have to deal with staff. So because you don't have all that overhead expense, it's very little investment. Most people, they would need like an autoresponder to capture emails and a basic website and then running traffic. Now, can you do free traffic like through YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, Twitter? Yes. But at the same time, understanding how affiliate marketing works and everything can bring you back big returns. Okay? Now, next one is real estate investment. And a lot of people are like, well, you need a whole lot of money to invest in real estate. No, you don't. No, you don't. The thing about it is for those that are ignorant about real estate and don't understand how real estate works and the opportunities to them, they need a whole lot of money. But you as just a basic individual and you want to get into real estate, you don't need a whole lot of money. And here, I'll prove it to you. You may have a friend or a relative, all right? They may have a house that's left to the family and they no longer want the house. They want to sell the house. Well, you as the individual, you need money. You can come in as the middleman to say, hey, I may have somebody that's willing to buy your house. And then if you sign the contract over to me, giving me an opportunity to sell the house for you. So now you have no money, but you done negotiate that you would do all the footwork to sell the house for them. Stick with me now, because a lot of people miss this, and this is the reason a lot of people say, well, you need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of money, and you don't need credit. That's the thing about it with real estate investing. You just have to know and understand what you're doing. But back to what I was saying, that you would go to your friends or relative and say, hey, I would do all the footwork to sell this house for you all, in agreement that you allow me to be that person instead of going out to get a real estate agent. Let me go find the buyer. Okay? So once you all negotiate the numbers, how much they want for the property, you may know an investor that would like that property. Now you approach that investor and say, hey, I have a great property that may be a benefit to you. Would you like to check it out? And if they say yes, well, then you say, well, it's contracted to me, but at the same time, how much are you willing to pay me for this contract? So now it's basically you had the lead, you brought the lead to them, and they're paying you for the lead. Okay? And some people make $25, $100, $5,000, $10,000. But at the same time, they didn't have no money. They probably had to maybe put some gas in their car or something like that. But sometimes they may already be in a real estate investment group like REIClub.com, where you can go find different real estate investment groups where you can find investors and everything to actually hear your proposal. So again, you have the property under contract, you're doing all the footwork, you got that lead, and now you're selling it off to somebody else. And once the sale goes through, you get your percentage of the profits, and they keep the rest of it. That's the reason I tell you, you do not need money to invest in real estate. Now, number 3 is e-commerce or online store. A lot of people have said, well, I want to start my own online store. Well, of course you can start your online store just having a platform like Shopify, having a platform like Shopify, BigCommerce or whatever, and you having everything drop shipped to you. Or you may be one of those ones that say, hey, I'm trying to build a brand of a store and you want to have your own logo on the products. Then you would go over to Alibaba and you would say, hey, I want to buy this spatula, but I want my logo on this spatula. And so because you're going directly to the manufacturer, you're able to get a better deal on those products. But if you're doing drop shipping, it may cost you a higher percentage, but at the same time, you still have control. So that's the reason, like I say, even if you want an online store, you can start an online store with very minimum investment. At the same time, like I said, if you want a private label to build your own brand, then you go directly to the manufacturer through Alibaba. Now, another one is Couriers. Couriers delivering packages and everything is very hot right now. Look at Amazon. Amazon is continuing to hire UPS, a lot of other companies and stuff that offer courier services. They're needing people to deliver packages and everything for them. And this can be a very lucrative business for you. And the only thing that you have is just having the capability to deliver those packages. And the reason that this is minimal investment, because some people are couriers. If they're in a big populated city or whatever, they may be delivering small packages on their bikes. They may be picking up lunch or something on their bike or their scooter or whatever, where they may not even have a car and need to utilize a car. But at the same time, you have a car or a van or something like that. Of course, you're going to make more money as a courier, but at the same time, you're managing your own time. You have control over your own time. And that's the reason people become entrepreneurs. And when they're starting their business, because they're trying to be able to control more of their time and make as much money out of the maximum amount of time they invest into their business. Now, again, these are the best profitable businesses to start with little money. So again, we're going to talk about travel consulting. Maybe you're an individual that likes to travel, okay? And you probably went to a lot of places and stuff. So setting up your own travel consultant, partnering up with different companies that offer travel services and stuff, and you being a travel consultant, your own business. And like I said, you can run it online. You don't need a whole lot of overhead. Plus, you're able to travel. So giving you that benefit, the flexibility to make money and travel at the same time. So a travel consultant may be just that thing that you may want to look into getting into. Now, here's another thing. A lot of people are like, well, this is still going to cost money or whatever, and I got bad credit. Again, these here ideas have nothing to do with credit. So don't even focus on credit. It has nothing to do with credit. If you need, some of these may cost them maybe about $1,000, maybe $1,500 or whatever. And if you don't have $1,000 or $1,500 or whatever, then there's personal loans for people with bad credit to help get their businesses off the ground.